Paul the DJ is going in.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yeah.
All my people gather round.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Paul the DJ back here again with you from Baltimore, Maryland. Gonna take you through my typical Friday on downloading and analyzing files. Right now we got a bunch of files being downloaded. As soon as these are done, we're gonna open up Serato, analyze. I know a lot of you guys already know how to do this, but for you people that are just starting out with Serato, this is definitely something you have to do every time you download. I like to kind of do it as I download, so once these are all done, you know, then I analyze all these, set all my cue points and everything so they're all ready, and then you don't have to go back and do your entire list of music. It's just an easy way to stay on top of analyzing everything and having cue points set for all your tracks. Once again, we got a couple more left, and then we're gonna hit up Serato and analyze all these new files. We're gonna now open up Serato. Everything's done downloading. As you can see, I have my hardware is disconnected right now. I like to analyze everything and do it like this instead of having everything hooked up. I'm actually just sitting on my bed right now with my laptop on my lap. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Files, and I have mine stored on my Elements, and every week or pretty much every time that I download to a different folder. So of course this was the second folder I ever did. Videos 1 is way down at the bottom, and this one I just did was videos 144. So you're gonna take that and drop it into your library. These are all videos, so I'm dropping it into my all videos. You could just drop it into your all and it will put it in video, or you know, drop it into all audio and you'll have them all there. Alright, they should all be there now. If we go to videos or wherever you have placed it and go to added, this is the new ones. You can see the date right here, and from the other side this is the first time anything was analyzed off of the element. So right here we have 8:31:12. This is from here to right there, and of course you can do shift to select all of those, and then you're simply just going to drag them up, drop them into this little analyze files thing. Basically what that is doing is it's telling Serato every time that you load a song where that path is to find that song, and it's not going to have to load it again each time, which is going to take up a little bit more RAM, could cause some USB drops and a little bit of glitching. If you notice when you load a song, if you load it and it starts to load as the song is playing, that means that song has not been analyzed. If you load a song and you get the entire waveform right away, that means the song has been analyzed. Serato knows exactly where to look to get that file every time you load it. So that's what we're doing here. And you can see I only have a dual core processor, so we're only doing 2 at a time. If you have 4, you'd be analyzing 4 files at a time. If you had 8, you'd be doing 8 at a time. So it'll take a little bit of time, and if you get a chance and you haven't done this with all of your files, just do it overnight and select your entire library, drop it into analyze files, and just let it analyze while you're sleeping. And most of the time it'll be done by about the time you wake up. I have videos, so it takes a lot longer. So we're going to let this run for a little while, and I'll start another screen record for the next part. See, we're almost done analyzing. It's on 38 of 41 right now. The race is going. 39 of 41. I think this is probably 40 and this is 41. Maybe not. Maybe this is 39 and 40. Either way, we're almost done analyzing. The reason it looks like it's taking a long time is because it is because I'm doing a screen recording at the same time, so it's taking up a lot more memory. The last one being analyzed right now. You can close your Files tab also. And then we're still going from date added because these are the newest files that we're getting ready to set cue points on and all that good stuff. Again, the reason I do this is it's just way easier to do it now than doing it live. You know, as you can see, the analyze file thing just went away. So, and these are all videos, so I'm going to click on the Video SL tab because I like to also see the video when I'm setting all my cue points. So move that up there so she's out the way, and load the first one. Alright, so we'll go back to the beginning. Push 1, set our first cue point, or you can just set it right here. So first cue point set. I also like to check to see if the volume is good. So looks like it's about good on the loudest point. Sucks I had to start with Taylor Swift for the first video. Sorry about that. And we go to the next one. So we'll go set the first one right there. And set a second one there for the intro of the song. And just messing around. Let's see. So that would be the one on this one. I also have mine set up to you can, on the setup menu, you can set it so it loads to the first cue point. So if you watch on this one right here, it'll load to that first cue point on every track. So that's one reason I like to set cue points. So when I'm live, I don't have to scroll through all this mess in the beginning. It just goes right to that first cue point. Pull that one forward a little bit. Set the cue point. Probably set a second one there too. Halfway through the intro. Yeah, that one looks good. So we're going to do this pretty much for all the files that you've just done. And you can see these are from last week. These are all already done. Cue point set. You see that one's got 4 on it. Another thing I like to do just to let me know while I'm scrolling down how close I'm getting to the bottom is I will do the last file that's the last file that has this date on it. You can see the next one's 8/24. So the last file that's got that date, we'll set a cue point. And set a second one there just for the heck of it. You can also set one on the outro way down here. Right about there. That'd be number 3, or you can just hit these. And let's go ahead and do a loop on the last one here. We'll do 8, maybe 16. See how it sounds. do 32. See how that sounds. So you can set this loop right here. So if you have a mix and it's going long, or there might be some vocals right there, so you want to do a longer mix, you can have this loop set right here, hit save, and Serato will always remember that loop for you every time you load that song. So there you go, loaded it again, and all those cue points, and the loop is still there. So if it was playing down here, you could just turn on the loop, and it'll continue to loop those 32 until you tell it not to, or until you bring your next song in. So that's why it's good to do all this crap before you get to the gig, instead of doing it on the fly, because you can come up with a lot more creative stuff. This one's going to be hard to bring in just because there's not much of an intro and it starts with vocals, but I'll figure out somewhere to put her. This is some new joint that I'm very glad I just got. Porter Robinson language. Good stuff. Looks like that's going to be it right there.
Look, sucker, this is my gun butt.
And of course this one, the Knife Party Centipede.
Giant tropical centipedes share their territories with tarantulas. Despite its impressive...
Yeah, so for all you dubstep kids, you need to get on the video thing too, man. I got so many dubstep videos now, as you can see. Where are they? You probably already see it, and I just don't even see it. Ah, here you go. Boom. Dub videos. Much stuff. Of course, that will be getting dropped in there. Boop. It's another thing I like to do is for all my crates over here, you can see I got the club bangers, end of the night videos, mashups, 80s transitions, Moomba, Baltimore Club, dub, drum step, funny videos, crazy amounts of crates. So what I like to do is, while I am going through all my new stuff, I'll drop it right into those crates now, so it's already organized, ready to go. So when I hook up at the club, I'm ready to go. So we'll even take this down. I just made a new little joint electro set just because. And that's pretty much it. Just keep going through all your files and
Navigator. Predator.
analyze all your files first, and go through, set up all your cue points, and that's pretty much it. You should be doing this for every file, every file. So I'm gonna stop talking to y'all and get back to work, and I'll holla at you later. Peace.
Paul the DJ is going in.